Hey Reset Crew, I'm trying to figure out the answer to this question. Is the Hume Body Pod Scale, which is on sale for $185 this Black Friday weekend, the better choice for me, or should I keep my Renpho Smart Scale that I already have? Both of these scales come with apps, so I'm going to analyze the difference between the apps. The Renpho Smart Scale app, which I use now. Hume Body Pod has two different types of apps. It has a free app, and it also has a premium app. So I need to figure out, is it worth it to buy even just the scale itself, which is the hardware? And then if I do choose to buy it, is the premium app worth it? Now, since I don't have the Hume Pod Scale yet, what I have to do is rely on the website to justify whether or not the cost is something that I should invest in.
Reset with Anissa. Yeah. New day, new glow. Let's get it, let's go.
This is Reset with Anissa. I don't want to be a type 2 diabetic, so I need my A1C to be 5.6 or lower. I want to be 150 to 154 pounds, which puts me in the normal BMI range and lowers my risk of recurrence of breast cancer. And I also want to make sure that I am working out 5 days a week, getting 10,000 steps in at least 5 days a week. So right now I use my Renpho Smart Scale. I'll put some of the data right here that shows what the scale showed for me this morning. My Renpho Smart Scale gives 13 metrics. I'm a type 2 diabetic trying to reverse my diabetes. I'm also trying to lose 50 pounds, and so far I've lost 36. So I don't rely necessarily on all 13 of the metrics that this scale shows, but I do rely on several. So I know that it shows my weight, it shows my BMI, my body fat, my protein, my water. It shows my muscle mass, my fat mass, my visceral fat, my metabolic age, and some other things. That is what the Renpho Smart Scale provides. Again, if you look right here, you're going to see all 13 metrics that it provides. Now, the Hume Pod Scale, the free version of the app, has 45 different metrics that it measures. Unfortunately, on the website, I couldn't find what all 45 metrics are. What I was able to find out is the free version does include the same 13 metrics that my Renpho Smart Scale has, but it has an additional 32 metrics. I just don't know what those metrics are. Are there metrics that are included in the Hume Pod free app that would benefit me metabolically and help me to know what's happening inside of my body? Now, if I have to give a verdict on which scale offers more, when I look at the free app that comes with my Renpho scale with 13 metrics and the free app that comes with the Hume Pod Scale 45, I'd have to say the verdict goes to Hume. But I still have to pay for the hardware. But if I look at just what the free versions of the apps offer, the Hume scale offers way more. Now I'd like to figure out if the Hume Pod Scale is worth the cost of the upgrade, because the premium app does come for $9.99 per month as a subscription, but it comes with some things that my Renpho Smart Scale, at least the edition that I have, does not come with. Some perks that may help me to reach my goals faster. The premium version comes with personalized coaching, a personalized nutrition plan, and weekly reports based on everything. Now, I did have some coaching and nutrition when I worked with Verta Health, May through August, but my health insurance stopped covering it and I've lost all of that. And that was very helpful because any questions that I had about my diet, about my activity, just even about certain things like muscle soreness, there was someone who I could message and they could get back to me right away. That could be beneficial for me if I purchased a Hume Pod Scale and then purchase the subscription. But what I look at is overall, over the course of a year, that's $120. I've got to look within myself and ask, am I actually going to use those premium options? I'm known to join the gym, get a membership, and never show up. So it's not unusual for things to come out of my checking account that I'm not utilizing. The same thing with streaming services. I don't know how many streaming services I have. Sometimes I even forget that I have them. So I really want to make sure that I am making a cognizant decision that if I purchase this scale and I purchase the premium option on this app, then I'm actually going to use those benefits. I think the coaching and the nutrition plan could be really helpful. I'm a type 2 diabetic. I work best with a low carbohydrate diet. Does their nutrition plan include that sort of guidance? If it doesn't, and I get this scale and I buy this subscription, I'm going to be very disappointed if it doesn't fit my needs. One thing I really do need to consider, though, is that $9.99 a month prescription probably, even if the nutrition isn't perfect, is probably worth it for the coaching alone. Maybe the metrics are something that I could look at, and if I have questions, I can contact the coach. I don't know enough about the coaching. I need to find out, is this through messaging? Is it through virtual meetings? How's this coaching work? I'm really intrigued by that portion. Let's look at the hardware verdict first, and that is actually buying the scale. If I can get the scale for $185 on sale during Black Friday weekend, I think it's probably worth the cost of the investment, even if I just use the free version of the app, because my current Renpho scale gives me 13 metrics. The Hume Pod scale will give me 45. Verdict in, I think it's worth it to buy the Hume Pod scale. Now the subscription version, a premium version, the software part, that's where I'm not so sure. So what's the verdict? Is the $9.99 subscription per month worthwhile? I think for other people, it just may be. If you're someone who is going to use it, it's probably well worth it. I am someone who will buy it and forget that I have it, or just not get around to using all of the features. So for me, I'm going to save the $120. It's not worth it. So overall, what I need to look at is this. Maybe this Hume Pod scale should be a Christmas present for me. But I will forego that subscription that's premium. I will only use the free subscription. Now, keep your fingers crossed, because I spent most of my money on Black Friday already. I don't have the money to buy this scale, and I'm not charging it. If this scale is still $185 by Christmas, I will buy it. If the cost goes back up to $366, well, Reset Crew, you're going to see the same metrics from my Renpho Smart Scale with the 13 metrics. Wish me luck that this scale stays on sale for $185. I tell you, if they sponsored me, you better believe I will use every single feature of this scale. Hopefully, just buying the scale and using the 45 metrics on that free app will give me more information to help me stay metabolically healthy. That's the goal, resetting everything. So the final verdict is this. I think it's worth the cost to buy the scale. I don't think it's worth the cost for me to get the subscription for the premium part of the app. Reset Crew, I need to rely on my own counseling skills, my own mindset tricks and hacks to get myself to do what I'm supposed to do 90% of the time. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider joining the channel. This is Reset with Anissa. Hit the bell notification so that you don't miss out on my journey. Hopefully, I can reach all of these goals before spring hits. So remember, join the Reset Crew. I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Time to rise up, yeah, we stepping in style. Anissa's back with that confident smile. Feeling fierce, we don't chase, we attract. Turning goals into glow, no looking back. Reset, refresh, this the comeback vibe. Body, mind, soul, we feeling alive. Oh, reset with Anissa.